is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic Saturday. I am finding out that none of my equipment wants to work now that I'm back on vacation, so why not have to buy a new headset and microphone? So I just sat here for the last 20 minutes trying to fix it out, and dude, it's got my hair all jacked up. I'm like, oh crap, I don't have that to even cover me up now. So woo, what a Saturday it has been, but hope you're all having a good one. Apologize if the sound isn't as good here, but it's always something here. Why not? Oh, my sideburns all jacked up, my hair. Damn, dude. But, yo, I hope you're all having a great Saturday. Got to talk to some of you last night during the old Fan Friday training camp update. Got to talk about some of the things while I was on vacation, some of the things we missed. Got to catch up with some of you. And look, man, I miss all of you deeply when I go on these vacations. Always thinking about you, always hoping that there's somebody out here giving you the information you need. Oh, this is really bothering me. But you guys, you know I love you. I'm always here for you. So you can always reach out if you ever need anything. But no more vacations for me. We got 34 days, baby. And Philadelphia Eagles football is back. So we're strapping in here the next month, and we're going to go over everything under the sun that we possibly can. Get people ready, get people excited for this 2024 season. And I'm starting to see a little bit of positivity coming around. And I know a lot of people give me a lot of hate for being so positive and believing in this team. But, dude, I'm telling you, they're all going to be on board sooner rather than later. What is going on, my man? Yo, Dennis, appreciate you taking the time here. And we got 3 names starting us off the bat that weren't here last night. So, like I told you last night, going to make this video today just in case some of you missed me and wanted to catch up on a little bit of SICKO season. So greetings to you, my man Don, Dennis, Mario, my man. Yo, hope you're doing well. And look, I really think that, you know, this has been a really fun off season, but it's been one of my worst due to the fact that, like, I just been so busy. It's been hard to put out any kind of content. But, dude, just know any kind of information you ever want, seriously, some of you do, reach out. I'm always here for you guys. And I know what the media and the other content creators put out there. So I apologize. You've had to deal with, you know, we're trading for, you know, everybody. We're getting rid of Josh Sweat. Yeah. Why wouldn't we trade Josh Sweat, one of our top edge rushers, you know, a $24 million dead cap hit the next 2 years? Yeah, that makes sense. So you see so many of these things, you see people making up, you know, oh, it's 40 million in dead cap. People just make up numbers. They make up trades. I don't understand it. And, you know, with all the years I've been doing this now, there's nothing you can do. I can counteract it as much as I'd like, but I know it's going to turn fans against me. I know that they, you know, on the media all day. I don't understand it. But for those of you who are sickos and enjoy those facts, that's what we're here for at On the Road to Victory. So, again, I apologize for the vacation. It has been pretty brutal. I see some of the stuff that's put out there. So I'm doing my best to make everybody follow what I do and get them all repeating what I say, because we need people to get on board with the Eagles winning the Super Bowl. We don't need this crap from last year. Everybody was quitting on this team as soon as things looked bad, and then the team just followed the fans. And it's like, well, you know what, dude? Let's try to have some balls or some whatever you got there. I'm not trying to be sexist there. No Harrison Butker here. But I think that, you know, if we could just show a little fortitude here, intestinal fortitude, rather than just giving up like Cowboys fans, I think that'll go a long way, man. So I think that this team, they're ready. I hope the fans are ready. I know the media is going to be miserable no matter what. Nothing we can do there. But we'll try. We'll try to teach them how the cap works and, you know, draft stuff and all that, and hope that, you know, maybe some of these radio stations, some of these, you know, outlets, brands start putting out content that's related to football. Maybe we get some people that know what they're talking about, know how the cap works. It's a dream of mine. But look, until then, we're going to keep putting out that content and hope that they follow suit. And, yeah, I saw someone making that up. And, look, you got to understand these ML footballs and JRD footballs and 694. I don't know what they all are, but people love that shit, man. They love being lied to and, you know, getting information that never happens. It happens each year. I watch it, and it's truly weird. So I try to help those people. Hey, you know, if you understood how the cap worked, it would probably stop you from making such stupid, you know, posts. But until that day, man, they're just going to keep making up numbers and telling you guys extremely stupid things, and I'm just going to continue laughing at them. But I see it all, man. I see it all. And thank you, my friend. I really do appreciate you, and you guys are part of my family. I tell you that. But it has been insane. You guys know at work, I've been moving up. I messed around and started doing too good. So now, my plate is full. But as I told you guys, and I tell them at work, I cut out like certain things they're doing after work. It's hey, man, I got to get back. I got to do my Eagle stuff. This is important to me. So understand that you are a part of that. But yeah, my family comes number one. That is first and foremost. So needed that time, enjoyed that time. And man, I wish I could take vacations more often. Usually I get one a year, got 2 this year. Now this past one was only a couple days, but it was awesome, dude. It really was much needed, and I appreciate you saying that, my friend. But I just apologize for the fact that there is no one else out here doing this stuff. And you've seen all the content creators taking my stuff. They all, my color schemes even. And as always, go Bird. I mean, they take anything and everything. But what I can't get them to take is knowledge. I just don't know why they're like, no, I will continue pushing stupid shit. It's like, all right, dude. But I know that's what gets the clicks. That's what gets them paid. I have a real job, so I make money that way. So I kind of can afford to not have to just rely on making shit up so that you guys click my stuff. I don't care about that. I want you to be informed. I want you to watch these shows. And, shows like these on the weekend where we shoot the shit. I want you to be able to ask whatever you want. But during the week, I want you to be able to watch those shows and be like, man, I just learned something, and I just gained something for this. Or, hey, I already knew that, but hey, really cool that he's talking about this. Whatever it is, I just want you to be able to come here and enjoy yourselves. And I do apologize that this, Eagles fan base has been tainted by these Cowboys-style fans. That's what I do apologize for, that I haven't been able to change the game as quick as I'd like. I've done everything I can under the sun, and all the hate I've gotten for telling people we shouldn't fire Howie Roseman, we shouldn't trade Jalen Hurts, but it takes them a little time. You gotta like walk real slow with them, hold their hands, try to talk as slow as I can, just to get them to understand what's going on. So it's a long process, folks, but I appreciate you sickos riding with me, my man Keith, not to be confused with Keith. Let's go. Appreciate you, my friend. Sorry if you can't hear me too well. Dude, I threw it up. You can see like my hair's all jacked. I don't know what the hell I did to my sideburn there, but I threw my headset microphones over here. Not very pleased with the fact that this ain't working. So, as much as I love to spend my money on pointless random things, it is what it is. But this is your show, man. So let's go. What do you guys got? What is your favorite training camp battle? Who is the player you think is on the bubble? Maybe somebody you have a question about, whatever is on your mind. That's what I am here for today. And yesterday I told you I'll do one on Friday and I'll do one on Saturday. I don't think I'll be able to do anything tomorrow, but I want to give you guys the opportunity, especially when I go away, to ask anything. I see what's put out there, and then, I want to tell you what's actually going on, and, we go over all of that. But whatever's on your mind, man, let's get it in. So my man, Zach, I assume you're asking about Zach McPherson. For Zach, it's an unfortunate little ride here because last year he looked good, started putting him inside. We talked about when we drafted him, his versatility to play outside and inside. Last year you got to see that on display, was doing well in the offseason, and then he gets hurt. So unfortunate. Then we go add a bunch of corners. So I was hopeful for him to come back. That versatility goes a long way, especially in Vic Fangio's defense. But when you draft Quinion Mitchell, when you draft Cooper DeJean, you already have Kaylee Ringo, Eli Ricks, got guys like Josh Jobe here. Josh Jobe, who just got banged up, he helps on special teams. So, Zach, what can you do on special teams? Some talk that maybe he could return, do some things. So you got to find a way to get on there. But I can show you this depth chart real quick. But as you can see, you're about to see the corners. We've got a lot of them, dude, and I just mentioned some, but then you've got some nickel corners, Tyler Hall, Sean Stevens, and Bradbury Maddox getting moved to safety. So much going on. Let's take a look at these defensive backs. I've got Zach, just thrown in there behind Ringo, but yeah, man, I think Ringo, Ricks, DeJean, all those guys have a better chance of making it than him, and you get a guy like Tyler Hall who can play inside, and he can play inside well, and he can also help you in the return game. So the same goes for Sean Stevens. Got a versatile defensive back in Perry Nickerson. So there are back end guys there, and I like Zach. I like his skill set, but I'm not so sure, how many corners we're going to keep. That remains to be seen, but he could definitely be one of those odd men out, and that's unfortunate. Again, I do like Zach. I'm a big fan of his, and he better step it up big time if he wants to make this roster. But, for me, this probably he's not going to be an Eagle. Let's just put it that way. I love Zach McPherson's versatility, though, and I think that will find him a job somewhere. So, look, he's just got to keep doing his thing. One of the things that was telling this year, and as you just saw, we've got a lot of nickel corners, a lot of guys that are versatile pieces. Guys like Bradbury, maybe they'll try him out. Maddox can play nickel corner. That's what he did, but now he's playing safety. So you got versatile pieces, but Zach has been playing outside this offseason. They haven't been putting him inside. And, you've got a lot of bodies. That's why you don't need to, but writing's kind of on the wall for him, hoping he steps it up, though. But great question. I think that was your question. You just said Zach, but hopefully that answered some things for you. Cowboys mad the players of the league got Jalen as the best quarterback. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to see that people think they know more than people that they don't know more than. To put it as simply as I can, I don't understand why you would think, and I keep seeing these Jalen Hurts' comeback season after his horrible season. Like I don't know what they're watching. Jalen Hurts was fantastic last year. He was in the MVP conversation for most of the season. The team fell apart. He tried his best. Sure, he had some mistakes, but dude, he did all he could. And when you're playing like that, where your team's on fire, shit tends to happen. So I thought one of the bright spots was him. So I don't know where these people get this stuff. But then again, these are the people that demanded that I agree with them that Jalen Hurts could never develop. And we had to trade for Kirk Cousins and Jimmy G. And I just thought those people were extremely stupid. And I'm going to be real with you. I still feel that they are because, Jalen Hurts is still him. And they're about to find out real quick. So Cowboys fans are always whining and they're always upset. So I think that, that's where I don't understand why this new sect of Eagles fans, like why people can even stand them or follow them and take advice. And, that kind of fan is just brutal to me. I'll always be an Eagles fan, man. I'm a diehard, a true sicko. They could be 0-17, dog. I'm going to be right here. So, hey, man, they're going to have to chew on that, dude, because he is better. But, I always appreciate you, my friend. And look, anything on your mind, brother, I am here. I got about a half hour. Want to get it in. So let me hear you. What you got? And Keith, dude, appreciate you, man. Always tuning in here and hope you're doing well. Let me know. Should I get closer? Can you guys hear me? I feel lost without my headset and my microphone. And I usually get to cover up my hair. Look at these grays coming out. And old man Jenkins here for you. But yes, he was injured last year. And he plays both. And if you remember last year, that is something we actually had him doing. If you remember when we drafted him, I liked him because you could do that. We only had him outside at first, last year playing inside. Injury. So unfortunate. Well, you'll have to wait for the projected 53 coming up to see that. But man, there's guys in front of him. That's just kind of how it is. But he's got coverage. He's out there. You just got to understand that the people that are covering this stuff really don't know what's going on. So I saw someone last week. They're like, Nolan Smith's getting cut. One of the worst players. I didn't hear the media talking about him. And then that day, he had a great day. And it's like, well, you got to understand these people don't know what they're watching for. See, if I were a reporter, I would just spend a day on offense. I spend a day on defense. I'd give you guys actual, news about what's going on rather than just whatever the shit they're always making up. And it's pretty wild out there. So we're running the push tush. The push tush is for a quarterback, but you could have goal line runs when you have a running back like Saquon Barkley. So, you're going to see a lot more using those running backs. And I Shine 101. Appreciate you tuning in, my friend. We're having a little football 101 here, SICKO Saturday. And apologize for anybody just tuning in. My microphone and headset are broke, so just kind of screaming at the stuff. Oh, my window's wide open. I usually try to close it. Don't want anybody getting a free show out there. I know what they're doing. Give me that view, damn it. But, hope you're having a great afternoon, my friend. It's been a wild, weird week. Came back from a couple-day vacation, went right back to work. It's been so busy. I just want football to start. I'm not going to lie to you. 34 days. And Dude, that countdown's been flying. We went from day 99 to 34 like it was like that, dude. So I'm excited, but I'm still getting pretty antsy here. Need me some Eagles football. And, dude, just looking at these depth charts, breaking down these rosters, talking about this defense, this offense, oh, my God. And I wanted to make a video I was going to make one on Jalen Hurts. Like, I don't know where this confusion is. I want to do one on the defensive tackle. I see all this slander, dude, and I just want these people to start understanding football before they go out of their way, just like with trade Jalen Hurts, he sucks. We got to get them, understanding football a little bit. It's like I would never go into a barber shop, and you got a guy with no arms in there. You got a blind guy in there. Like, these are not the people that I want cutting my hair. And no offense to anybody that's blind or has no arms. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying those aren't exactly the qualities I'm looking for in a barber. Never cut hair in their lives, can't see what they're doing, don't even have arms, but I'm supposed to believe they're about to give me that perfect fade. I can't get down with that notion that these guys have never picked up a pair of clippers, and I'm supposed to believe that they're Don Juan of hairdressers. That's how I look at the football experts that have never gotten anything right, continue to make up things at all times, and just look like complete assholes. It's weird, man. It's really weird to me, and I'm not trying to offend anyone because I know a lot of fans get really upset when I stand up to the media and teach them how things actually work. I'm not doing that to offend anyone. I'm literally trying to help change the game. We need to get people working in sports that know about sports. That's just my opinion. Again, not trying to upset anyone, but that's how I feel. Like, I just feel like if you're a pilot, like you're flying a plane, you should probably have taken some classes on how to fly a plane. You should have some kind of an idea. That's just, whatever, man. Wild times out here. Got pushback from inside the Birds. They said he will be cut until the draft. I thought Zach had a chance. Not sure now. Inside the Birds. What were they just? I just saw something from them. Oh, my God. And it was like, I don't even remember how stupid it was. It was something. Oh, that's one of the people that's saying, like, the Eagles are screwed at defensive tackle. They're never going to figure it out. They don't know what they're going to do. Dog, when these dumbasses find out who Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, and Milton Williams are, I promise you they're going to be writing articles, making shit. See, I knew from day one these guys were good. See, I knew it. Dog, you didn't, and you don't know much about football. So please, and that's a lot of that, like, just dumb shit. They always just throw shit at the wall and, hope that it sticks. But there's a reason I've had a couple of them on the show to teach them how some of these things work. If you guys remember, teaching them how the cap stuff worked and just trying to get, some of these people with larger followings understanding how things actually work. So that way they don't have to go out and look like assholes and then make all of our fan base look like assholes. That's always been the idea here, right? And hey, maybe one day they'll listen. And I know a couple of them were offended on the show that they didn't know what they were talking about. But it's like, hey, man, maybe you don't go on shows acting like you're an expert if you're not an expert. So I do apologize to those people, but I'm here for the truth. And if that breaks your narrative, I do apologize. Offensively top 3. I'm glad you agree, my friend. But I feel our defense is better than what people think. Well, all they got to do is watch my show, and they'll know how I feel about the defense. Top 5, man. And look, they're going to have to find out the hard way how a multiple scheme defense works. I know this is the 4th year in a row now that we're running that exact kind of defense, but you're going to see the median fans, oh, we're switching defense. This guy's doing. No, we're not. We're running Vic Fangio's defense, the multiple scheme. That's what we've done. This will be year 4. But we actually have the godfather of it, not variations of it. We've got the guy, and you're going to see this team succeed. And I talked about what we needed to do in the draft, who we needed to add. You saw I got seven of my guys pre-draft fits for the Eagles. We drafted 7 of them. 7. And I think like 4 of them were on defense. And that's out of 9. And then we got like 2 of my undrafted guys out of like the 5 there. So, hey, man, I'm just doing my best to get people on board with knowledge, facts, how things work. And I just happen to predict who we're going to draft every year and kind of, how everything works. And it's weird, I know. But, hey, I guess learning this stuff is actually beneficial. So, for me, they're all going to be repeating the offense, the defense. Once they learn how this stuff works, or they won't learn, they'll see it in action and be like, holy shit, this guy was talking about this. That's what I meant. And if any of you missed it, I'll post it down below in the comments. But that Vic Fangio defense, I think, should take people to where they want to be. With what iShine is saying here, this defense is going to be vastly improved. And you had a lot of talent last year. You just had a lot of miscommunication, confusion. You build a roster a certain way, and then you run a certain scheme. I didn't like it. You guys heard me flipping out all of last year, but I think that you got someone like Vic Fangio who's going to demand the best out of his players. He's going to accentuate to their skill sets, and I think that you are going to see some amazing things. So, as I've said all offseason, I think top 5 offense and defense, and I think we are winning that Super Bowl. And I've backed it up. I don't just throw that out there. I mapped out for you who we needed to draft, who we needed to sign, and we signed all those players. We drafted pretty much all the players I talked about. So I'm sticking to my guns. It's exactly how I feel, and nobody's going to change that, dude. So glad you agree, my friend, and let's effing go Birds. I think people don't realize that these are kids. They go, yeah, they're human beings, man. And I know a lot of people hate me for, treating them as human beings. And you guys know since day one that has always been my motto, to treat them as humans. And look, I know I get a lot of hate for that, but it's okay. I don't mind that people hate everything in life and are miserable and want to spread negativity. I get it. That's why I created this channel. Like I do. I want to counteract that, Trumpy, whiny, pussy stuff. Like that, for me, I don't want to hear any of it, dude. I get it. You got small balls. You hate life. Whatever it is, dude. I don't care. I will help you. But if you're just a little bitch, I don't care. You know what I mean? And that's what a lot of this world is today. Attacking players, their families, and some of these players are QAnon dumbasses, so kind of bring it upon themselves. But hey, man, I just want to be a positive light, and I want to, start, getting people to treat players like human beings that they are. I want people to understand how things work. And again, I know that is not for everyone. I mean, 95% of our fan base, hates me because of, treating players like human beings, for teaching them how things work. And I get it. The truth will definitely offend a lot of people, but I don't care. That's what I'm here to spread. So, hey, man, let them keep whining, dude. I'll keep dining. So, yo, dude. But you guys, I hear somebody's home. I thought I had a half hour here, so I got a couple more minutes. Let me wrap this thing up. But if you guys have any questions, I wanted to make this today because I know it was Friday night when I made it. A lot of us are busy, whether still working or whatever you're doing out there. But I wanted to give this time for those of you who missed it. And honestly, it has been all people that did not tune in yesterday. So I'm really glad I did this. Liz, I don't know where you're at. You told me you were sleeping yesterday. You better not be sleeping on this show today. No, just kidding. But I hope you guys are all having a great weekend. My man Drew finally got to tune in last night live. And I told you guys I was going to try to make this before 4. So, Drew's over in Germany. He's 6 hours. Right now it is 10 o'clock for him right now. I still got a whole day to take care of at night. So it's just wild to me to think of that. But China was missing yesterday. I know a lot of you I haven't seen in over a week, but this is what I'm talking about. You guys are family, and this is what I'm always about. So let's go. Saw Jake Rosenberg. No doubt. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see where he goes next. He is not Howie's right-hand man. He resigned a month or 2 ago, but we'll see where he goes next. Yo, my man D, bro, let's go. I was just about to, roll out, my friend, as I was saying a couple minutes here. But I wanted to just say hello to y'all that I haven't seen in over a week here, or less than a week, whatever it is. I made that video the other day, went live yesterday, but we're all busy, so I get it. But just wanted to stop in, say hi, see if you had any questions about camp. Going to be breaking some things down next week, so stay tuned in. I'll give you my projected 53, all that great stuff before our first preseason game. It's coming, baby. It is coming. So let's get excited. But D-Brew, my man, appreciate you. Hope you're doing well, Doyle. His numbers guy, yes, he is. Oh, yeah, man. I try to usually come with the facts, my friend. Hey, look, I've already reached out to him before, but we'll see. And you got to realize everybody hijacked what I was doing. So now I got to deal with, all these people that literally take all of my ideas, and now they ask all the players. So it's hard for me to get these players in media like I used to because I was the only one doing it. But now everyone and their grandma has a channel, and, they're all making up whatever, dude. It's cool. I'm just saying it's harder for me. It used to be so easy for me to get people on, and now it is what it is. But they also got my Twitter account banned because of the Howie and Jalen trying to get people on board. They were so offended. So, that account's going, and I had over 6,000 followers. So it was much easier for people to pay attention to me, now that I've got like 600 probably. So, it is what it is, man. The haters, they think they're going to win, but they're stupid and they don't know anything about football. So for me, I've still got the advantage. And my man, Drew, I was just shouting you out, telling everybody I'm going live. I was going live earlier because I wanted you to be able to catch it. I got to get rolling out here in a minute, but love to hear from you, man. If you rewatch this, it was awesome hearing from you last night. Again, thank you for the super chat, my friend. The microphone headset officially broken, dude. So that $20 is going right to a new headset. But it never ends. But my friend, I appreciate you, and a shout out to all of you who tuned in here. But anything on your mind, whether you're just tuning in at the end, whether you watching this later, I'm always down to talk bird. So throw it at me. Whatever you guys got, I'm always here for you. And yeah, man, it sucks. Ever since I taught that little boy what to do, and he just started commenting under all of my posts and then just pretty much hijacked everything I was ever going to do. It now works for like NFL Network. It's like, hey, thanks, man. I said I'd help you, not steal everything I do. What the fuck? So, hey, it's cool. Happy for him. Happy to see him succeed. But yeah, man, people just living off of my work. It's crazy. It's crazy. Pissed me off. Somebody don't believe in Dean. The open practice really. Yeah, a lot of people don't know football, man. They follow a lot of these stupid people, as we've continuously talked about, and they go with the narratives. They don't. You have to understand that it's like the Trumpy stuff today. Like these people have, like the IQ of a mentally challenged squirrel, and they sit here and they just regurgitate dumb shit they hear. These people can never do actual research. They can never learn something. I mean, ask them to differentiate between there, and just see what kind of level of intelligence you're dealing with. Give them a third grade math test, see how far they get. And these are the people telling us, they're experts and I know all about the cap. And it's like, I just have a hard time believing, you can't subtract 5 from 8 and get, 3. That to me, that's concerning that you just might not know what you're talking about. And, you hear people, it's like, dude, we have no idea. He was hurt in his first year. The year before that, Kaiser White and TJ Edwards were here. Of course, he was not starting. In his first year starting, he gets banged up, tries to come back early, love the toughness, but gets hurt again. And then I'm here, whole career, he's just been injury prone. Guy's never missed a college game due to injury, but the whole career. Then he misses the 1 year with the injury, and it's been for years. He's just, oh my God, he's so hurt all the time. And it's like, who's telling you this? Like, you have the internet. Like, you can do research. You're allowed to do research. Like, I don't know who told people that they're not, but you don't have to listen to stupid people. And if you don't want to listen to those stupid people, there are people that will help you and give you free information. But I regress. What do I know? I only get more right than every single one of them combined every single year. So, but look, Nakobe Dean, that is somebody that I'm hopeful for, a great mind, great leader, and someone that can go sideline to sideline. They want to talk about, you can't check. Dude, the defense, you don't gauge the defense much in the training camp, especially with the pads off, certain things. It's for the offense, man. That is the show. You want to see the offense doing well. If they're not, then you be concerned. The defense will be just fine. They've got a lot of things they're implementing. You may see some bumpy roads at first, the offense and defense. That's okay. It's football. Other teams are good too. But this team is going to be dominant, and I promise you that. And if Nakobe Dean wants to be that guy, hell yeah. If Zach Vaughn wants to be that guy instead, okay. But writing people off, I liken it to Jalen Hurts. Remember when everyone was telling me Jalen Hurts could never develop? I'm stupid because I showed them how he would develop, tried to teach them how football works, tried to show them, compared Josh Allen, their first 19 starts, and how much better Jalen Hurts was, how development actually helps players, especially when you have the same system for 2 years in a row, which he's only done once. And that was a couple years ago when we went to the Super Bowl. So you have to understand these people just make shit up and they have no clue what they're talking about. So for me, I don't know, man. I have more power to people that listen and read that stuff, but I can't do it. I refuse. So I give you guys the alternative. If you ever want facts instead of fiction, that's what I'm here for. But it is crazy, dude. It is truly crazy. And I do my best. I really do. But if people stop hijacking, I mean, damn, they're even taking my colors at this point, like taking my sayings. And as always, go Bird. Like, come on, dog. Like, don't you have a creative bone in your body? Like, I know you're not intelligent, but like, at least have something of your own here. Like, you might as well just call yourself On the Road to Victory 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just start naming yourselves after me and act like you're me. Like, grow your hair long, whatever you got to do, dude. But please, God, stop pushing this dumb shit. for the sake of real Eagles fans, for the diehards that bleed green, us sickos, please, we know you worship ESP. We know that you love Mike Missinelli. We know that Dan Sileo is your hero. We don't care at all. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go enjoy my Saturday, and I hope you do the same. Not sure I'm going to be able to make a video tomorrow, but this coming week, you're going to get a lot of content coming your way. And a pregame show for preseason? You're damn right. And we're going to be breaking it all down, what we're looking for in the game and this, that, the other thing, whatever it may be. But that is all I've got for you today. Again, if you're watching this later, you just tuned in like Drew, you want to continue the conversation, you have a question, you want to know my thoughts on something, whatever it is, leave it down below in the comments, and I would love to talk some birds with you. But all I've got for you. So if you got anything from this, you enjoyed the time, do me a favor, hit that like button. You can always share this thing, and I can't thank you enough for those of you sharing this on other platforms, subscribing to the channel. Can't do it without you, dude. I really can't. We're almost at 3,500. Let's effing go. I love you guys. I really, really do. But until next time, and again, as you know, I say this every show, but I really mean it. And look, some of you don't know. When you do reach out, how much that means to me, how much it helps me. I just want to be here for you. You need anything, please feel free to reach out. Does not have to be about the birds. You can start the conversation with the birds, but I'm here for you. You ever need a friend, whatever it may be, want you to know there is someone here for you. I love each and every one of you. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all have yourselves a great Saturday. Stay safe out there, and as always, say it with me now, go Birds!